Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel, we cut through the hype and the noise and give you the non-biased information you can use to hopefully capitalize on the next bull run. That being said, is it altcoin season? Is it time to stack these gaming tokens? Well, I'm going to walk you through 3 projects that I will own for the next bull run. Now, I already own a little bit of Delysium, but not the other 2. But I'm working on it, and whether I buy them tomorrow or next week, I will own all 3 of these, at least for a swing trade heading into the bull run that no one will be denying. Now, whether you think we're in a bull run or not, and think it's time to stack altcoins or gaming tokens, you should watch this video. I'm going to tell you what I'm looking at and tell you about these 3 projects, and then you can do with this information as you will. But either way, guys, we're getting close to stacking some really good projects like gaming. For me, I don't stack a lot of gaming projects in the bear market because I'm not real familiar with gaming. I'm a little older and I can't keep my pulse on the market, but I feel confident these 3 projects are good. But I'll tell you about these projects and why. But guys, I don't want to hold any gaming token for the most part through a recession, if that's what's coming next. Anyway, hit that like button and let's get into it. Alright guys, if you've never heard of Delysium, go to Delysium.com. This is one of my absolute projects, and if you understand how to run a node, you might want to dig into the nodes in this project. Now, this project is not only about gaming, it's about AI, and they have an AI called Lucy. Now check this out, guys. I really can't wait till she's available and this can happen. Lucy, you'll be able to tie into, she'll be like your personal assistant. And now think about this, guys. You know how hard and complex everything is to do cold storage, hot wallets, swap, and all that. Once this all gets out there and we can actually use it, Lucy, you'll be able to talk to Lucy and say, look, Lucy, I've got $10,000 I want to put in this project, or I have $10,000 I want to stack, or Lucy, where's the best fees for me to swap this token for that token, or Lucy, put this money in my cold storage. And that's it. She does it. I can't wait for that to happen. But anyway, that's part of Delysium, but it's gaming, it's got NFTs, guys, it's got everything. Go check it out. But it's also early, guys. I mean, early. Now, I just want to go ahead and tell everyone this is high risk. All 3 of these projects are a lot more risky than saying stacking HBAR. That being said, excuse me. That being said, I watched a podcast like 4 or 5 months ago from the founders and the developers of Delysium. Guys, this is their 2nd round of basically creating multi-million, if not billion-dollar projects. And they're young, and they've already sold out. They have an immense amount of money, and there's I don't remember if there's 3, 4, or 5 of them, but they never have to work another day in their life, and they chose to get into crypto and to create this project. So I don't believe that there's going to be a rug pull, and I believe they have everyone's best interest at heart. I absolutely love this project. But if you look at the year to date, guys, we are so early. Now, it's been pumping like the last, 30 days. But I'm not going to chase it, and I'm not going to stack more of it. I have a little bit of a small bag. But for me, because of the risk of gaming, guys, if we go into a recession, right, like now, we're already in one, but if we go into one where everyone doesn't deny it and we're all on the same page that we're in a recession, these gaming tokens could just crash and some of them could disappear. I don't think that would happen to Delysium because, like I said, the founders don't need the money. But that's my personal concern. Anyway, guys, go take a look at Delysium. It will be something that I will be stacking. Now, the next one is games for a living. Again, guys, I'm not a gamer, but I've talked to a lot of developers and I've talked to some of my clients. You know, I do coaching all over the world and they love this project. I have some of them that are all in and they've been telling me about it. So I just wanted to share this project with you guys. I will be stacking some of these tokens. Now, I'm not familiar, but go to their website, GFAL.com. Check them out. Now, when you look at the price, look at the chart, guys. This thing's doing great all year. It's done a 4x in the last 4 or 5 months. But I'm not going to chase a pump in a bear market on a gaming token. That's just me. Now, do with this information as you will, guys, but I don't know how many of you are familiar with Alex Becker. It's kind of ironic. I used to do internet marketing and I wanted to create funnels so I could literally travel around the world with my laptop. I didn't pull it off. But Alex was one of the biggest influencers in online marketing that I had ever seen. And he made a ton of money. Well, when I got into crypto, here's Alex. He's a online crypto guru. Now, no matter whether you like him or not, because you know he's not a guy that is in the middle. You either love Alex or you don't. But I do like him and I respect him, and he's made a ton of money. And he is creating gaming projects, and he is definitely in the loop. And he just sold one of his studios for like $150 million. Now, I can't verify this and I will not spend the time, but I have one of my clients that has a paid group that she follows, and they sent her alert saying Alex just bought this project, and I don't even know how to pronounce it, Netvrk. But anyway, I looked through it. I highly recommend you go there, check it out. It looks pretty legit. The team is off the chart, guys, and that's definitely what you want to see in gaming. They're all legit, and you can track every single one of them down. Let me see if I can find them real easy. There you go. They have a huge amount of partners, but look at this team, guys. Full transparency and very legit. And I think that is correct, that this is probably a project that Alex has invested in. Anyway, she got the alert from one of his wallets. When they move, she gets an alert. For whatever that's worth, guys, and again, not trying to talk you in or out at any of these projects, but we know gaming is going to be one of these sectors to absolutely rock this next bull market. Now, let's look at the chart. And guys, I've had this news since yesterday afternoon. And look at that chart. I'm not going to say we're too late, but that makes me definitely think insiders knew something that me and you don't. Now, let's dive into, is it altcoin season, or is it time to just chill out and just wait? Well, I'm going to show you what I look for. I'm going to go all in, guys, when I think the bull market has started. Now, I want to be very clear. I'm not wanting to talk you out of anything. If y'all want to chase this FOMO, have at it, guys. But for me, I want confirmation. And once that bull market really starts, you won't have to ask if it's if we're in a bull run. Now, where I stand, Bitcoin has made a bottom, and I do not think it will go back and go lower than what, 15.8. So therefore, I believe even if a black swan event happens, Bitcoin will not drop down below 15.8. I hope I am so wrong. I hope it drops to 5,000, but I don't think it will. Now, I follow Bitcoin dominance. Sorry about that. I follow Bitcoin dominance, guys. Look at this. That is Bitcoin dominance going up. That's the daily. Now look, it's been beat down last week, and that's why everyone thinks altcoin season, altcoin season. It got down in here. That's that pump you saw from the altcoins. And let's look at the monthly. Guys, it kind of broke support. But when you look at the yearly, guys, of Bitcoin dominance, and what does Bitcoin dominance tell us if you're not familiar? It basically says, look, smart money is buying Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is going to be safer and outperform most altcoins. So the smart money, the big money, a lot of whales and institutions buy Bitcoin, and they'll stack it. Well, when it starts to rally and rally and rally, and they start to make millions of dollars, they start taking some of those profits. And then they go, hey, why don't we take 10%, 20% and throw it into some altcoins? Well, normally that is Ethereum. So you want to wait. I want to wait for that circular event. Now, so we know Bitcoin dominance, in my opinion, has stopped at support. It's perfect support on the chart, and has started to rally higher. Now look at the total too, guys. This is the total crypto market without Bitcoin. Now this is the daily. It's going up. The weekly, it's going up. And a lot of people are saying, see, Bitcoin altcoin season, check it out, it's going up monthly. But let's look year to date, guys. Now here's what I want to point out. And again, a lot of people jump the gun, and a lot of people get wrecked, and have been for 2 years now, chasing the FOMO pumps, where those influencers tell you what you want to hear and tell you it's time, it's time, it's time. And I'm not going to tell you it's not, but I want to bring one thing to your attention, guys. Check this out. Now this is just this year, but if you go back, there's 3 more times. But look, right here, earlier this year in July, it's altcoin season. Did you guys forget about that? It's altcoin season. It's altcoin season. People bought in and got wrecked. Came all the way down. Again, remember the AI big, huge rally in April. It's altcoin season. It's altcoin season. It's altcoin season. People got wrecked. And again, back in February, it's altcoin season. It's altcoin season. People got wrecked. Now, guys, if you draw a line across there, we're in a channel. So these altcoins have room to run. But for me, until they take out this high right here and then come back. So let's say it takes it out, gets up in here, and it pulls back and tests that support, right? Because it's going to have resistance. But then when it breaks through it, you're going to have support. When it tests that support and bounces off of it, it's go time. and I will be all in, and my energy will change. And a lot of people, especially the haters, are like, you're so bearish, right? And guys, it's been working for 2 years. Most people that, did not FOMO into these pumps are a lot better off. And if you'd have bought Bitcoin anytime in the last 2 years instead of altcoins, and maybe swapped, which I created a video talking about that, which I'll leave a link at the end, you'd be better off. That being said, guys, here's my guess. It's going to get up in here. So maybe we got another, let's just say, week of these altcoins pumping. And they're going to hit that resistance, and they will not break a new high. And then, see this right here, guys? This is the daily Bitcoin dominance. It's already bounced off of its support, guys. So, hold on. Let me see if I can get that. Yeah, here's the daily, guys. Look at that bounce. Here's the weekly, right? A lot of people thought, that it was going to keep going down. It's bounced, it pulled back, and they're like, see, it's still going down. But guys, I think it's going to get up in here. I could be wrong, and it still may be early, but that will only give you another week, 2 weeks. I really believe where we're at now is the FOMO people are giving the liquidity to the smart money. And I say that with love, but you got to think, guys, a lot of people have been stacking way, way lower. Now, here's another point, and then I'll let you guys go. I think another big reason altcoins are pumping is the short sellers. Short sellers are definitely the smart money. So I want you to think about something. What if you've been shorting Algorand for a year, Gala for a year, or pretty much any 98%, 99% of any project out there you have been short? Well, that means you sold something you don't own and you have to buy it back. Well, right now at this, juncture of the cycle, they're like, look, I've made a ton of money in all these altcoins, all these gaming tokens. Time for me to cover. So when you're short, you got to buy it back. Guys, this is the whales and the smart money. They're buying it back. That everyone sees that and says, bottom's in. No, in my opinion, a big chunk of it is the smart money covering. Well, because they have such big bags, once they cover 2 or 3 different times, it starts FOMO, and they're covering as fast as they can. And it pumps the token every time they liquidate to take their profits, if that makes sense. So guys, believe me, no one, and I mean no one, is more bullish about Bitcoin and crypto in the long run than me. But I only have so much dry powder, and I learned that the hard way. I stacked all last year, and at the very bottom, I basically ran out of money. So now I have been stacking to replace my dry powder, and I'm very, very particular about what I'm going to do with it. Because for me, the last thing I want to happen is I FOMO in thinking the bull run has started, which I don't believe yet, and then we get a 20-30% pullback or worse, and I don't have any dry powder to stack then. Because for me, guys, part of my game plan is, I've already have bags packed, and I want to stack more. But anyone that has dry powder at the start of the real bull run, let's just say a month after the halving, that is going to be as less risk reward as you're going to get. Because then, if you're wrong, you're not going to have to wait 6 months or a year. So that's kind of where I'm at, guys. And if you need help getting a game plan, I do one-on-one coaching. It's $250 for 3 calls. We take a look at your portfolio, we go through your mindset, and we get you a game plan of how to take profits, how to compare these new projects, and we get you where you don't FOMO in and the FUD doesn't bother you, because before you put on a position, you already know the three things that can happen. It go up, down, or sideways, and no matter what happens, you already have that game plan, so you can relax and you'll know what to do. If you have an interest, I'll leave my email down below. Reach out and I'll give you more information. It's $250 for 3 calls, and I think it's a great value. And that's definitely going up as the bull run takes off. Now, that's all I got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you really think we're in altcoin season, or do you think this is a bear pump, which I believe? Because again, guys, I'm going to say this, I'll let you go. At least 6 times we have had this amount of pump off the bottoms in the last 2 years in this bear market. So why do I think going into a recession and the Fed's taking liquidity out of the market, why we're in a bull market? I don't believe we are. Now, another thing, if you got a good profit, you might want to consider it. But if you're not going to take profits now, guys, no matter what, please consider taking profits as you go up in the next bull run. Because if my coaching clients haven't taught me anything, it's the fact that people get wrecked and miss huge opportunities waiting for a certain number or a certain price, so where they're going to sell out and they get wrecked because it doesn't hit that number, or when it hits that number or hits that price, they think it's going higher and higher and higher, and the pullback happens, and it's not just a pullback, it's a wreck. It's game over, and then they got to wait 4, 5, 6 more years for the next bull run. I don't want that to happen to you. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about these 3 gaming tokens, and remember, they're definitely high risk. And if you got some gaming projects you want me to look at that you think are really good, especially if you're an insider or something, let me know. That being said, hit that like button, share with like-minded people, and either way, guys, come back and be part of this community. Take care.